This is the Miku Smart Baby Monitor. It tracks your baby's breathing completely contact-free. No socks, no chest straps, no nonsense. But it comes at a cost. Most of the features cost $9.99 a month. So the question is, does the tech justify the toll booth they've put in front of it? Or are you basically renting the baby monitor you thought you just bought? Let's find out. And stick around, we're giving away a brand new Miku Pro. Details at the end. Hey, I'm Mark with Fathercraft, and I've been testing the Miku Pro for the last 3 months with my son Hank, who is now 20 months old. So, what is the Miku? A smart Wi-Fi baby monitor that layers contact-free breathing tracking on top of video and audio, all backed by a suite of sleep analytics and alerts inside of the app. Who's it for? Parents who obsess over is he breathing at 2 a.m. and love the idea of having a dashboard and advice for their baby's sleep. Who is it not for? Anyone allergic to subscriptions who'd rather buy once and be done. Like with Harbor, which, spoiler alert, does a lot of this with 0 monthly fees. Link below if you want my deep dive on Harbor. First, a quick backstory that explains why you may or may not have heard some grumblings about the Miku over the past few years. Miku first launched in 2019 with a big promise: no subscription fees ever. Back in 2021, we tested the Miku Pro and honestly liked it quite a bit. But then came COVID, supply chain chaos, and in 2023, the company filed for bankruptcy. A new owner scooped it up, and with that came a new model, $10 a month per camera to unlock most of the features. So yeah, Miku didn't die, the company did. But then the monitor came back from the dead, behind a paywall. And the question becomes, does the tech actually earn that monthly cover charge? Setting up the Miku Pro is about as easy as it gets. The box comes with literally everything: screwdriver, anchors, a level, even a tape measure, so you can get it on the wall in minutes. The camera itself is a crisp 1080p HD on a 5 megapixel sensor, has a wide 140-degree field of view, and solid night vision thanks to infrared LEDs. Translation, you can see your whole crib clearly, even in the middle of the night. It's also packed with sensors: motion, sound, temperature, humidity, and light, all fused together to power that contact-free breathing and sleeping tracking, and to make sure little toes don't get cold in the middle of the night. Sound is surprisingly great too. Dual Ole Wolf speakers support a two-way talk that doesn't make you sound like you're talking on a drive-through intercom. And yes, it's secure. Onboard crypto chips and 256-bit encryption means that no one is hacking into your baby monitor. Once you've set it up, the Miku app is your command center. First, the crib zone. You literally draw a box around your crib in the app, and Miku ignores everything else. No false alerts because your dog was running around the baby's room. One heads up though, you define a crib zone in the app, and the pinch to zoom feature is quite nice, but zooming in doesn't stick across sessions in the app, so you'll want to mount the camera exactly at the height and framing of the crib when it is zoomed out, because that is the default view you'll see each time you log into the camera. I mounted mine a little too high at first, so I could basically see about half of Hank's room. So I did have to reposition that and lower it down as a result of this zoom gotcha. And then there's the breathing monitoring, and this is where Miku really shines. It tracks your baby's breathing completely contact-free, even if they've got a blanket, stuffed animal, or pillow in the crib. And it's not just a neat trick. Miku's sensor fusion breathing has been validated in a third-party IRB-approved clinical study against medical-grade equipment. Translation, it's not just marketing fluff, it's accurate. As a new parent, your #1 question at 2 a.m. is he breathing? Miku's answer is basically, yes, relax. Unless he's not, in which case, stop relaxing immediately. In these cases, you'll get what's called a critical alert. It's kind of like an iPhone Amber Alert, loud and intrusive, exactly how you want it. Now, analytics. Every morning you get three little summary boxes: a night summary, how bedtime went; a day summary, how nap time went; and a daily snapshot, which is the big picture. Each comes with an interactive timeline so you can actually scroll through your baby's night: what time they went down, how long it took them to fall asleep, and when they woke up. These are the three stats I check every day because they're pretty solid leading indicators of how chaotic your next 12 hours are going to be. Then there's the Activity tab, a scrollable timeline of video clips from the last 3 days. You can filter by sound, movement, or just watch it all like a baby ESPN reel. All turnovers, 0 touchdowns. The Care tab pulls all of that data into trends: bedtime creeping later, nap time getting shorter. It surfaces that so you don't have to dig. And there's also a surprisingly robust music and white noise library built in. It's like baby Spotify. Personally, I'm partial to a track called Celestial Etheria. It's a total vibe, until your toddler wakes up demanding goldfish. Finally, alerts. At first, I couldn't figure out how to adjust them. You toggle them on in the home screen, but you customize them in settings. Once you get there, they're actually excellent. Not too sensitive, not too sluggish. You won't get pinged every time your kid wiggles an arm, but you will get an alert when they fall asleep and when they wake up. No notes here, they nailed the alerts. Quick break. If you're new to all this baby gear stuff, our flagship course, Father's Ed, is designed to take you from, what do I do with this tiny human, to actually feeling confident and competent as a new dad. It's packed with short, funny, no BS videos on everything from diapering to sleep to supporting your partner. Basically, all the stuff we wish we'd known before we were in the trenches. You can check it out at fathercraft.com/course. A link is in the description below. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the nursery, the price. Normally, the camera itself retails for $349, but keep in mind that most of the features live behind a $10 a month membership, and subscriptions are per camera. So if you add another Miku for baby number 2, yep, that's another $10 a month. Now, quick deal alert. At the time of filming, Miku is running an end of summer sale and the wall mount kit version is just $150. That's less than half price. I assume this isn't permanent, but I did see this same deal around February, which does suggest they fairly regularly do deep discounts online. Back to the membership. It unlocks remote viewing, two-way talk, breathing waveform, sleep analytics, and your 3-day video history. Without it, you're basically stuck with live video on your Wi-Fi, which, to be blunt, in my opinion, feels like buying 10% of a baby monitor and renting the rest. So, how does that stack up against the competition? Harbor, the new kid on the block, costs a little bit more up front at $449, but no subscription is required. You get on-device storage, the ability to record and rewind, and it even works when your internet cuts out thanks to a dedicated 10-inch monitor that utilizes a radio fallback option. I like this camera a lot, and I would definitely consider it a strong contender. Nanit is the undisputed market leader, and it also lives behind a paywall. Their Insights plans run between $100 to $300 a year, depending on how much video history and extra features you want. So Miku's model lands closer to Nanit than Harbor. The big difference is Miku's breathing is completely contact-free, while Nanit still relies on wearables for its most advanced tracking. So to recap, what works well? The contact-free breathing monitoring is accurate and clinically validated. Daily use analytics that are actually useful, the Activity and Care tabs for quick history and trends, and finally, the app just packs a ton of data in without feeling overwhelming. And what sucks? That $10 a month per camera paywall. The camera quality isn't quite as sharp as Harbor and is about on par with the Nanit. It does not stay zoomed in, so mount placement matters. So, zooming back out, is it worth it? Do we cut Miku some slack for hitting turbulence during COVID? Personally, given how solid the tech is now, I would say yes. What it boils down to is you're either okay with the subscription or you're not. If you are, the data you get is fantastic. So, should you buy the Miku? If you want the best contact-free breathing monitor, plus dedicated analytics, and you're fine with paying a subscription, then yes, it is a rock-solid choice. If you hate ongoing fees or want a system that works without internet, Harbor might be a better fit. All right, giveaway time. Here's how you enter. Step 1, like this video and comment with the most important monitoring feature to your family. Step 2, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And step 3, head to fathercraft.com/win and drop your contact information so we can actually contact you if you win. That's it for today. We'll announce the full winner in about 2 months in our newsletter. Full contest rules in the description. Until then, thanks for watching. Adios.